All right, so first of all, this is the reference sheet that you'll be getting. So that blue box on the left, like the one that we got last time, and then it will include your unit circle. There's no calculator, so there's none of those calculator questions. You won't have the calculator the entire time. It is a blend. There's some multiple choice. There are some, most of them are open-ended though, especially the verifying. So obviously the ones where the left side has to equal the right side, that one's gonna be open-ended. So it's a mix of simplifying, like 7-1, those are the multiple choice ones. So it's almost like having a bank of where your answers would be. Hopefully that will help a little bit. Okay. And then 7-2 would be your verifying. Those are going to be your open-ended where you have to show the steps. There's 3 of those, and I would say they vary in difficulty. Like one is on the relatively easy side, one a little bit medium, and one a little bit more challenging, but they're not all challenging. And then the rest are the solving your trig equations. So the stuff that we did in 7-3. So I would say probably if I got this and you have those first like 10, 15 seconds, that maybe I would add on tangents for at least one quadrant. Okay, remember tangents at the over 6 would be root 3 over 3. At the over 4 is 1. I don't know if that green is really hard to read, sorry. Root 3 over 3. At the over 4 is 1. At the over 3 is root 3. It's 0 at 0 and pi, and it's undefined at the top and the bottom. So if you wanted to add those things, you can continue to go all the way around your unit circle and give them all. Or you can remember those specific denominators, and then you're all students take calculus. Once you get your reference sheet, obviously you can add to it. But those things are not on your reference sheet. Any questions on like the logistics of it all?
Can you write it down, please? Like breakdown.
The number of questions, I don't know it off the top of my head yet, but I do know. This is the review that's posted. There's a lot of questions on here. Obviously, there are more questions on here than there are on your actual test. So the whole first page, almost all the way down to 13, this is your 7.1 stuff. So this will be, those kinds of questions will be multiple choice, which again, I think will make it a little bit easier. And then when you go to 14, these are your 7-2 questions. Those will obviously have the left side in the equals to the right side, so you'll have an equation symbol, but you have to show the steps here. So be really careful in not skipping steps here, because the work is your proof there. The work is how you're going to get some credit. Those can, and these there's 3 of. That's the only thing for sure I counted. I want to say there's 4 or 5 of these. And then there's 15 total questions, so the rest is 7-3. Because 7-3 also pulls from that stuff, like you're using your identities to replace things, like that kind of stuff. No. So I have an interactive review, like I have a quizzes, but I feel like I want to give you time to work on your review first. Is that what you would ask for? Yes, okay. And then if we do the quizzes tomorrow, it's fine. If not, I can post a link. It doesn't matter. But I'd rather give you the opportunity to work on this packet, especially for those of you that like didn't even open it yet. Like I told you, you didn't have to, only if you wanted to get a head start. So there's a lot of questions on here. I would say jump around a little bit, like don't do all of 7-1, do a little bit of 7-1. I would jump to 7-2, do the 7-2 at the bottom, and then maybe move to 7-3 and pick out a couple of those for today. If you know you're struggling at like the ones, continue on to, oh no, that's it for those. And then the next page would be your, this is all 7-3. So note that the instructions change. Sometimes they say on the interval of 0 to 360, and sometimes they say on the interval of 0 to 2 pi. What's the difference there? What's the difference in those instructions? Okay, good. One is given in radians, so these would be in radians. So your answers, oh, thank you. Your answer is going to be given in radians, and then the rest are given in degrees, and your answers for those should be given in degrees. Both of them use your natural unit circle, and we don't include 360 or 2 pi. So the parentheses on that would tell you not to include them. Questions for me on like overall expectations?
Is the 7.3 stuff multiple choice?
No, the only thing that's multiple choice is the 7-1 stuff. Yeah.
How many questions will it be 7.2?
Ooh. I think there's 4. I didn't count them. I'll recount them. I think it's 4-ish. 4 or 5. Oh, wait, did you say 7-1 or 7-2?
2.
7-2, there's 3.
Oh.
Yep.
Are we getting the unit circle?
You're getting, or like the factoring. So something like 25, you're going to have to factor. 26, you're going to have to factor. 19, you're going to have to factor. And then the ones in which they have opposite, or not opposite, but different trig functions that you're going to have to square both sides. So that's like a 21, you have to square both sides. Things like that, I would say, if you know you need the practice on that, do that. Don't forget your plus and minus when you're square rooting. If it's a reciprocal function, obviously don't forget that you're going to have to flip it. So your cotangents, you're going to have to flip. I actually...